Hello student, today we are discuss some theorem of permutation. Okay, but in previous lecture we are already discussed symmetric group S3 is cyclic or not. Okay, true or false. Okay, symmetric group is not cyclic. Why this is not cyclic? So reason here symmetric group is this statement is false because symmetric group is not cyclic. Okay, why this is not cyclic? Because this is the symmetric group has no any element exists uh, order of A order of S3 which is not equal to order of A means remark here or again one other reason is S3 is non-abelian group. Okay, some result here every cyclic group is abelian. Okay, but their contrapositive is if group is non-abelian then which is not cyclic. So S3 or S3 contains 6 element. Okay, order of S3 equal to 6. Okay, and S3 elements are of the form of 1 2 3. S3 which contains 3 symbols, their value is 1 2 3. This is identity element. Then second is 1 2 3, their value is 2 3 1. Then 1 2 3 which contains 6 elements. So other elements is 3 2 sorry one other element is 3 1 2. Okay, 3 1 2. Then 1 2 3 1 is fixed, 3 2. Then 1 2 3 2 is fixed, 3 1. And then lastly is 1 2 3 3 is fixed and 2 1. Okay, this 6 element contains S3. Okay, S3 contains 6 element this of the form. First to show this S3 is non-abelian group. If this is non-abelian then which is not cyclic, because if this is cyclic then which is also abelian. Result says that every cyclic group is abelian. Okay, but we have to show this is not cyclic means to show that this is not abelian. Okay, so choose any two elements. Let sigma equal to suppose that 1 2 3. Okay, which is not equal to identity, so 2 3 1. Okay, and sigma 1 suppose that, and sigma 2 equal to 1 2 3 3 1 2. Then sigma 1 into sigma 2 equal to what value? 1 has 1 2 3, 1 has value 3, 3 has value is 1, 2 has value 1, 1 has value is 2. Here for this element, this is identity element exist here, but so choose in other element. Suppose that 3 3 2 3 2 1. Okay, 3 2 1. Choose this element, suppose that. Okay, then we see that sigma 1 into sigma 2, 1 has value 3, 3 has value 1, 2 has value 2, 2 has value is 3, and 3 has value is 1, 1 has value is 2. Okay, choose other elements. When group is abelian if it satisfies for all x. Okay, for all xy equal to yx. Here only choosing for this element. If we selected these two permutations. Okay, if we select these two permutation, then value is identity element. Then these two permutations are abelian, but for this element to check that abelian or not. Okay, 3 2 1 these two for. Okay, and sigma 2 into sigma 1 equal to sigma 2 into sigma 1 means 1 has 1 2 3, 1 has value 2, 2 has value is 2. Okay, 2 has value 3, 3 has value is 1, and 3 has value 1, 1 has value is 3. Okay, so in above here we clearly see that sigma 1 into sigma 2 is not equal to sigma 2 into sigma 1. Here sigma 1 into sigma 2 is not equal to sigma 2 into sigma 2. Therefore S3 is non-abelian. S3 is non-abelian group. Okay, and therefore S3 is not cyclic group. Okay, so this is a proof of symmetric group is S3 symmetric group is cyclic or not. In general this is very important. Sn is non-abelian and non-cyclic group. Okay, Sn is non-abelian non-cyclic group. Okay, Sn which contains n symbol symmetric group is always non-abelian and non-cyclic group. Okay, so then here to show next theorem. If n is greater or equal to, the collection of n is greater than 2, the collection of all u1 permutation, from a subgroup of order n factorial upon 2 of the symmetric group Sn. Okay, symmetric group Sn means theorem statement says that the collection of all u1 permutation form a subgroup of order n factorial upon 2 of the symmetric group Sn. Okay, means An. Okay, An is subgroup of Sn for n greater or equal 2. Okay, but this theorem is already seen, but their proof, suppose that proof. Okay, let Sn be the symmetric group. Sn be the symmetric group. Okay, Sn is a symmetric group with n symbols. Okay, and for u1 permutation is called for u1 permutation the symbol is An. Okay, suppose that Sn be the symmetric group and An be the set of all u1 permutation. Okay, An be the set of all u1 permutation, that is order of An equal to n factorial upon 2, because this is seen in previous lecture. Order of Sn contains exactly n factorial upon 2 u1 and odd permutation. Okay, so here order of An equal to n factorial upon 2. Okay, so we have to show An is subgroup of Sn. That is to show that An is a group itself or a group. Okay, An is a group itself. Okay, let how to showing this for group properties of group. First property is closure property. Okay, closure property says that choose any two elements from An then their multiplication, okay, then their multiplication is again in Sn. Okay, so sigma and tau belongs to an, sigma and tau belongs to an. Since sigma and tau are sigma and tau are even permutation. Okay, sigma and tau are even permutation, then sigma into tau is also even permutation. Why this is even permutation? Because product of two even permutation is, since product of even permutation is even permutation. Okay, product of even permutation is even permutation, which implies that sigma into tau is belongs to an. This is first property, closure property. Then second, associative property. Okay, associative property, same way. Okay, associative property, permutation are always satisfy associative property. Okay, let sigma, rho and tau belongs to an, sigma, tau and rho belongs to an, then permutations are always associative. Then permutations are always satisfy the associative property, or always associative, the associative. That is sigma into rho tau equal to sigma into rho into tau. Okay, therefore associative property satisfied. Third is identity. Okay, for sigma belongs to an, for identity permutation sigma belongs to an, here there exists identity permutation. Okay, so here there exists identity permutation belongs to an, such that identity permutation also exists. Identity permutation is even permutation. Okay, such that sigma into identity equal to sigma. Okay, here in sigma, since identity permutation is always even permutation, because their signature is 1. Okay, identity permutation is even permutation, therefore identity permutation belongs to identity permutation I belongs to an. And fourth property, inverse element. Okay, for sigma belongs to an, then there exists sigma inverse also belongs to an, since inverse of even permutation is even permutation. Inverse of even is even permutation. Inverse of even permutation is even permutation. That is for sigma belongs to an, there exists sigma inverse also belongs to an, such that sigma into sigma inverse equal to identity permutation, which is equal to sigma inverse into sigma. Therefore inverse element exists in A1. That is inverse element exists in An, and therefore An is subgroup of Sn, and which contains exactly n factorial upon 2 elements. Okay, this is one definition of this is one theorem. So next theorem, every permutation can be expressed as product of disjoint cycle. Okay, every permutation can be expressed as product of disjoint cycle. Okay, this proof is very simple. and this is also important for university exam. Okay, product sorry every permutation can be expressed as product of disjoint cycle. Okay, so proof of this statement says that every permutation can be expressed as a product of disjoint cycle. Okay, so proof of this theorem. How to proving this theorem? Every permutation can be expressed as product of disjoint cycle, means any given permutation which is also expressed as product of disjoint cycle. Okay, if given permutation has a same elements are common, then which also expressed as a product of disjoint cycle. Some examples are also seen in this type. Okay, so proof of this theorem: let S equal to S means S not Sn. Okay, let Sn equal to so suppose that set here choose S, let S equal to 1 2 up to so on n. Okay, means order of S contains choose n elements. Okay, from S their order of S equal to n. Let sigma belongs to Sn. Sn means symmetric group. Okay, symmetric group contains n symbol which has n factorial elements. Okay, let sigma belongs to Sn. Consider the elements. Consider the elements 1 sigma 1 sigma 1 sigma 2 up to so on, sigma square of 1. Okay, so mistake here. 1 sigma of 1 sigma square of 1 sigma up to so on sigma raised to up to so on sigma cube of 1 and so on. Okay, write element of the form of sigma of 1 sigma square of 1. Okay, sigma cube of 1, since this one is of the form of S. Okay, this one is of the form choosing from this set S. Okay, since S is finite set. Okay, so suppose this is equation 1. Okay, so S is finite, then S is finite, which implies that above sequence, this equation number 1. Okay, this is 1 above sequence 1, or which implies that S is finite, this one is finite, so above sequence will break in that some point. Okay, will break at some stage or point. Okay, will break at some point or stage. Okay, there exist, suppose that there exist 1 into or sigma of 1 or 1 into sigma. Okay, suppose that there exist m is least positive integer such that there exist m is least positive integer such that sigma raised to sigma raised to s of 1 equal to 1. Okay, means this chain is repeated again 1. This sigma cube 1, sigma 2, this value are again repeated and repeated. Okay, so if we this s is finite, which implies that their value must be again repeated. So here one of the element is here break. Okay, so there exists m is least integer such that sorry here only m. Okay, so above sequence or there exist because r, suppose that r is least positive integer such that sigma raised to r of 1 equal to 1. Okay, sigma of r raised to 1 equal to 1. Okay, so that is in above sequence, elements can be same. Okay, so s is finite set, which implies that this chain is must be breaking at that some point. So we choosing one point, suppose that r is least positive. Okay, least positive integer choosing such that this sequence is continue from at first point. Okay, means at that point sigma r raised to 1 has again value is 1, means again this chain is repeated. So our sequence can be same at some point. Okay, so choosing this point. Okay, let sigma raised to r of 1 be the first term. Okay, be the first term in the sequence. Means this is first term in the sequence such that which has value is 1. Okay, be the first term in the sequence 1 such that sigma raised to r of 1 equal to 1, where r is least positive integer. There is a no element. Least positive integer means no element exists in less than r which satisfy this property. Okay, which satisfy this condition means sigma raised to r of 1 equal to r. If suppose if sigma of r of 1 is equal to sigma of s equal to 1, means this is distinct or not. Okay, for 0 less equal s is less than r. Okay, then 0 is less than s, then sigma of r raised to r minus s of 1 equal to 1, and which is contradiction to if suppose that these elements are less if other elements s is less than r is exist. Okay, their value is 1, then sigma of r minus 1 raised to r minus s of 1 equal to 1, and this is contradiction to r is least positive integer. Okay, this is contradiction to choice of r. Okay, this is contradiction to choice of r. Okay, let suppose that let's suppose that first cycle. Okay, let tau 1 which notation used to for chain cycle Okay, 1 sigma of 1 sigma square of 1 up to so on sigma of r minus 1 of 1, because if which adding one element sigma of r has value again 1, so this chain is again repeated. So only cycle is So only cycle is 1 has value sigma 1, sigma 1 has value sigma square 1, sigma square has value sigma 3 of 1, and up to so on. Sigma of r minus 1 has value is again sigma of r minus 1 of 1. Okay, so be a, this is one cycle choosing, be a cycle. Okay, therefore tau, okay, tau has the same effect, tau has the same effect on the, tau has the same effect on the all elements of S. Same, tau has same effect on the all elements of S appearing in the cycle notation of tau 1. Okay, in the cycle notation of tau 1. Okay, so this says that tau has same effect on the elements of S, means again this has same effect of above. Okay, means this cycle, okay, choosing one other element, sigma of 1 equal to 1 sigma 1 equal to 1 sigma 1 sigma square. For this element, this again same effect for this cycle. Okay, means again any elements from choosing, okay, this cycle is not disjoint, then okay, then same effect in above. So appearing continuing in this way. Okay, let I be the first element of S. Suppose that let I be the first element of S, not appearing in the cycle notation for tau 1, means here if all elements of n, okay, if this cycle contains all elements of S, means 1 2 up to n, okay, if this contains all elements of n, then which is not effect. But suppose that one of the elements of is not containing in that cycle, means for example 1 2 3 4, okay, if we choosing, suppose 1 2 3 and 4 and 5, okay, suppose this cycle is not containing 4 and 5, okay, this cycle is not containing 4 and 5. So this says that suppose I be the first element of S which is not appearing in that cycle. Okay, suppose that this is tau 1 cycle, if which is contain all elements, then not effect. Okay, then what if we have not contain all elements, okay, means 1 2 3 4 and 5, okay, which is contain 5 elements, okay, which contains 5 elements and which is not appearing in that cycle. This cycle is contain only 3 elements, okay, 4 and 5 is not contained. We say that if let I be the first element of S which is not appearing in cycle notation for tau 1, cycle notation for tau 1, repeating above argument, repeating above procedure or repeating above argument, okay, repeating above argument with sequence 1, okay, repeating above argument with sequence 1. We have 1 means 1 sigma raised to 0 equal to 1, okay, 1, then 1 sigma sigma raised to 0 1 equal to 1, then sigma of 1, sigma square of 1 and up to so on. Okay, this is sequence number 2. Okay, VR of cycle is, and then we have next cycle is VRI of cycle total. Okay, now this is one cycle is exist to1, and this is one next cycle is to2. Okay, so now to1 and to2 are disjoint cycle. Okay, now to1 and to2 are disjoint cycle if they have any common elements. If to1 and to2, if they have, means to1 and to2 have any common element. If they have any common element, if to1 and 2, if they have any common element, then they would be identical. Then they would be identical. Okay, continuing in this way, if this process is continue in this way, pick up first element in S. Okay, pick up first element in S, which is not appearing in to2. Then to1, to2 and to3, then to1 and to2, and construct to3, and similar way, and so on. Okay, and so on. Since S is finite, this process must be terminated, or must be will terminate. This process will be terminated at some point. Okay, will terminate with, suppose that to m. Okay, the product of this cycle is, which implies that the product of this cycle is equal to to1 into to2 up to so on to m, where each to ti, to I, and to j are disjoint. Okay, which are disjoint, which implies that sigma equal to to1 into to2 into, suppose, to m is product of disjoint cycle. Okay, thus every permutation is expressed as a product of disjoint cycle. Okay, this is proof of theorem. Okay, so how to proving this theorem? Okay, considering choosing one set which contains n elements. Okay, order of S equal to n. If any permutation is choosing from symmetric group Sn, then 1 into, this is identity 1, then sigma 1, sigma square, sigma cube, up to so on. This process is continue up to infinite, but here S is finite, which implies that which contain n elements, means their value must be at some point is repeated. Okay, this cycle must be repeated in that point. Okay, means our sequence will be break at some stage. Okay, some point. If we choosing from least positive integer r. Okay, least positive integer r is first element of S, which has value sigma r of 1 equal to 1. Okay, where r is least positive integer. Okay, So if R is if any element of if any element exists which is less than R, such that sigma R of 1 equal to sigma S of 1, then sigma of R minus S equal to 1, and this value is less than R minus is less than R, but R is least positive integer, and which is contradiction to choice of R, how to choosing R. Okay, so here cycle is exist to 1 equal to 1, sigma of 1, sigma square of 1 up to sigma of R minus 1. There sigma of R minus 1 has value is n. Okay, 1 has value 2, 2 has value 3, 3 has value up to so on in this way. Okay, if this cycle is contains all elements, means which this cycle is contains all symbol 1 to n, then this is single cycle. Okay, but if this cycle is repeated, means this cycle is not containing all symbols 1 to n, then again above process repeated so on. Okay, means tau has some effect on all elements of S appearing in the cycle notation of tau. Let's suppose that choosing one element I be the first element of S not appearing in the cycle notation for tau, means one of the element of S, suppose that 1 2 3 in above seen that. Okay, one element is not containing in this set, then repeat above process we get a repeat above process we get a of form of sigma of 1 equal to 1, sigma raised to 1 equal to 1, then above so on. This is second cycle. Okay, this is second cycle. If this cycle is containing other elements, then tau 1 and tau 2 are disjoint cycle. If tau 2 is any element is common in that cycle, if any element is common, then continue process. Okay, suppose that J is common, then construct another cycle is sigma 0 equal 1 up to so on, means construct tau 3. Okay, means this process up to repeated this process, this cycling process, tau 1 tau 2 tau 3 tau 4, if tau 1 tau 2 tau 3 are common element, then construct tau 4 again so on. This process must be terminated at some point. Okay, so S is finite, means this cycle must be terminated at some point, and which is suppose that tau m. Okay, and these cycles okay, tau 1 tau 2 tau 3 up to so on tau m, these cycles are all disjoint, and then which is sigma is a product of disjoint cycle. Okay, means every product of two cycle is every permutation can be expressed as product of disjoint cycle. Okay.